Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some breezy and dreary conditions around the area this morning, and expect that to continue as we move through the next 24 hours as we pass the more significant impacts from that nor'easter that impacted the area yesterday. Still seeing some lingering impacts, however, more minor across the area today as we continue to see those breezy conditions, cloudy skies, and we'll keep some light rain chances around the area as we move through our day today, but we'll gradually start to see improving conditions as we move through our work week. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see generally two areas of low pressure that have broken apart from that main coastal low. One closer to our coastline here and the other further south. Generally seeing not much in the way of precip across the area, but going to continue to see those breezy conditions and can't rule out some light rain as mentioned as we move through the area today. Current conditions this morning: overcast at 1,000 feet, winds out of the northwest, 13 knots gusting up to 23 knots. We are currently in a wind advisory and will likely be so as we move through the day today. Seeing those peak gusts still up around that threshold there. Seeing temperature 58 degrees, relative humidity is at 93%. A look at our current visible satellite and composite radar, we can see not much in the way of reflectivity over the local area and generally over the region, looking fairly dry, but we do have some low clouds socked in the area and can't rule out some light rain or drizzle from those low clouds as we continue to see this area of low pressure impacting the area, but we will start to see that pulling off to the east. We'll see that as we look at the GFS model here for what we can expect for the next couple of days. As mentioned, we have that area of low pressure just off the coast. GFS indicating some light precip around the region as we continue through the day, particularly as we go into the evening time frame this evening. Slightly better chance for some light rain or drizzle around the area. We'll keep low ceilings around the area, particularly as we go into the evening as well. And then as we move through the morning hours of Tuesday, we'll start to see that area of low pressure slowly start to pull off away from the east coast, keeping some slightly breezy conditions and a tighter pressure gradient lingering over the area for the first part of Tuesday. But we'll see those low clouds and rain chances pulling out early Tuesday, with things drying through the day Tuesday and continuing to be dry as we go through the middle of the week. As this continues to pull away, we'll gradually see those winds slowly lighten for the next couple of days, dropping down just slightly breezy as we move through the day on Wednesday, with things looking much better in the way of weather as we move through the middle of the week. So looking at the 24-hour weather chart for today, yellow risk for precip through the next 24 hours as we do have that chance for some light drizzle or sprinkles around the area, with the low clouds continuing. Slightly better chance of that as we move into the evening time frame, but as mentioned, there's low clouds continuing around the area. Likely see our ceilings right around 1,000 feet as we move through the day today. Could see that drop slightly with any light drizzle. As we go into the evening, we'll see the ceilings closer to 500 feet, so we do increase to an orange risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. I do have a red risk for those winds above 25 knots today, as we do have that wind advisory currently in effect, and expect those peak gusts to gradually drop, but staying up around the 26 to 27 knot range as we move through our working hours, and then we'll really start to see them drop off as we move into the overnight time frame, and then just slightly breezy as we start the day on Tuesday. High temperature expected around 62 degrees today. Our low overnight around 56 degrees. And those tides still running a foot to 2 feet above normal across the area, as we did see some tidal flooding over the last 24 to 48 hours. Tuesday we'll see cloudy with chance of low clouds, some light rain mainly early on, so we do have that yellow risk for precip and reduced ceilings. We'll see that improve as we move through the day, but we'll see some breezy conditions with a decent chance of seeing a wind advisory for our Tuesday as well. High around 68 degrees. We'll see things start to weaken wind-wise as we move overnight into Tuesday night. Just a slight breeze, but we'll see gradually breaking clouds as we move through that time frame as well, with a low around 56 degrees. Green conditions for our weather risk, and that continues into Wednesday as we gradually see more in the way of sunshine. Mostly partly cloudy to start today, becoming partly cloudy to mostly clear later in the day, and we'll see slightly breezy conditions with a high around 71 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.